The return of the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429 has ignited an unstoppable wave of excitement throughout the muscle car world. It's not just another reimagining of an iconic name, it's a bold resurrection of an American legend, tailored for the modern era with a brutal mix of heritage, innovation, and performance. This is a car that doesn't whisper nostalgia, it screams it, amplified by raw horsepower and modern engineering. For anyone who's been waiting for a Mustang that doesn't compromise, the Boss 429 is back-end. It's bolder, faster, and meaner than ever. From the moment you lay eyes on it, the 2026 Mustang Boss 429 delivers an intimidating stance that separates it from every other Mustang in the lineup. It retains the familiar fastback silhouette, but everything about its design is sharpened, widened, and more aggressive. The front fascia is a menacing nod to the original '69 Boss 429, with a wide, gaping grille finished in blacked-out mesh and framed by slim, adaptive LED headlights. The hood is a beast of its own, larger and sculpted with dual-functional air intakes that channel cold air directly into the engine bay. It's not just about aesthetics. Here every curve and vent is functional, working to improve aerodynamics and keep the massive V8 under control. Along the sides, muscular wheel arches stretch over 20-inch forged aluminum wheels wrapped in ultra-wide Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. The stance is wide and low, with the kind of proportions that let you know this car isn't just built for straight-line speed, it's designed to dominate corners too. The Boss 429 features side scoops, lower rocker extensions, and blackout trim that gives the profile a race-inspired look, while the Boss 429 badges subtly remind you of the beast under the hood. Around back, a large fixed rear spoiler adds serious downforce, while quad exhaust outlets protrude from a diffuser-styled rear bumper, giving the car a proper race-bred finish. It's the kind of design that turns heads from every angle and demands attention whether it's on the road or parked at a meet. Under the hood lies the heart of the monster, naturally aspirated 7.0-liter V8. A modernized version of the original 429 cubic inch big block. Ford has engineered this engine from the ground up for the modern era, and while it pays homage to its roots, it's filled with cutting-edge tech like forged internals, variable valve timing, and a custom intake manifold. This updated Boss 400 engine produces a jaw-dropping 825 horsepower and 635 pounds-ft of torque. And the best part, it's completely free-breathing. No turbos, no superchargers, just raw, old-school muscle with a modern bite. Mated to a 6-speed Tremec manual transmission as standard, it gives drivers full control over every ounce of that power. For those who prefer lightning-quick shifts, a 10-speed automatic with paddle shifters is available as an option. Acceleration is nothing short of ferocious. The Boss 429 rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds and blasts through the quarter mile in around 10.7 seconds. But this car isn't just built for the drag strip. Ford has equipped it with a full-performance suspension package developed with input from their GT3 racing division. Adaptive Magnaride dampers, upgraded sway bars, a wider track, and massive 6-piston Brembo brakes up front ensure that this Boss can carve corners just as easily as it shreds pavement in a straight line. Whether you're on a back road, a track day, or just daily driving, the handling is tight, responsive, and confidence-inspiring. Inside the cabin, the 2026 Boss 429 blends classic cues with modern comfort and tech. The dashboard design remains driver-focused, with retro-inspired circular vents and a leather-wrapped flat-bottom steering wheel with Boss badging. High-back Recaro performance seats provide bolstered support during spirited driving, while still offering enough comfort for longer rides. The gauge cluster is fully digital with a customizable 12.4-inch display, offering real-time performance data, lap timers, G-force meters, and a host of driving modes. The center touchscreen features Ford's latest SYNC5 infotainment system, with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and voice-activated controls. A Bang & Olufsen 14-speaker premium sound system rounds out the tech experience. But let's be honest, I probably want to turn it off just to hear the glorious roar of the exhaust. One of the most surprising elements about the 2026 Boss 429 is how well-rounded it is. Yes, it's a tire-shredding monster, but Ford has built it to be practical and somewhat livable as a daily driver. You get dual-zone climate control, heated and ventilated seats, adaptive cruise control, and even a full suite of safety features, including lane keeping, assist, blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning, and emergency braking. It's the kind of car that you can take to the track on Sunday and still drive to work on Monday, without feeling like you're making any sacrifices. As for pricing, the Boss 429 doesn't come cheap, and that's expected given what it offers. The base model with the manual transmission starts at around $96,000, while fully loaded versions with performance add-ons and the automatic transmission can push up to $110,000. That may seem steep for a Mustang, but when you consider what you're getting, a hand-built, naturally aspirated V8 limited production, bespoke performance components, and heritage that runs deep. It begins to make sense. Ford has confirmed that production will be strictly limited to just 2,000 units for the 2026 model year, making this a collector's item from the moment it rolls off the assembly line. The 2026 Boss 429 isn't trying to be all things to all people. It's not built for mass appeal. It's built for enthusiasts who crave the raw feel of a true muscle car, but still appreciate modern refinements. It's loud, it's unapologetic, and it's the kind of car that brings back the thrill of driving. In its purest form, the steering is tight and heavy, the clutch pedal requires some leg strength, and every gear shift feels like a punch of adrenaline. The sound from the active exhaust system is addictive, going from a low growl at idle to a screaming roar at high RPMs. It's the kind of experience that's hard to find these days in a world full of synthetic sound and computer driving dynamics. This is a machine that takes you back while pushing you forward. It's not just a career, it's a statement, a declaration that raw horsepower still has a place in the modern era. With its bold styling, powerhouse engine, and race-bred handling, the Boss 429 is the ultimate modern-day muscle car. Whether you're a Mustang fan, a horsepower junkie, or someone who simply loves cars that stir the soul, the 2026 Boss 429 is everything you've been waiting for and more. So if you ever dreamed of owning a piece of muscle car history written for the future, this might just be your chance. The Boss is back, and it's ready to dominate.